morning, everyone, and welcome to our Tuesday check-in here at Westminster United Church in Thunder Bay. If this is your first visit with us, a special welcome goes out to you, and I hope you can join us for some of our other broadcasts through the week as well. Now, I recall that last week we didn't have any cats on Tuesday. We usually do have cats on Tuesday. That's Elf. She's just disappearing now. And Sprite is around here somewhere. So we've had at least a cat appearance already. So that's good. So we're live here on our Facebook page on Tuesday mornings at 11 for a quick check-in, on Thursday evenings at 7 for evening prayer, and Sunday morning at 10 a.m. for prayer and reflection prior to the shared service of all the United Churches in the city that takes place over at the Trinity website. Stay tuned to your worship notes for updates about what's happening around the church. And this Sunday, July 26th, at our prayer and reflection time Sunday morning, we will be having communion. So sometime during the week, if you happen to think of it, make a note and on Sunday morning so that you can have your elements ready, be that bread and juice or whatever combination, crackers and coffee, whatever you like. We will share communion together. So I don't have much of an update this morning, something a little fun in a minute or two, but I just thought I'd let you know what's been happening around the church. Your trustees have met about a matter involving some trees on our property and an expansion by the city of the 55 plus lot. So information on that will be coming along, and we've been in talks with the city, and it's all gone really well. I'll keep you up to date on that as we have more information from the trustees and the board. The board has been meeting regularly. Such a dedicated bunch through all these months. We've been meeting more or less every other week. So your board has been very busy, just making sure that everything is in place and things are happening as they should during these unprecedented times. And the subcommittee on reopening has met once and will meet again this Thursday night. We're taking all things into account. We don't have a firm date to announce to you at this point. That information has to go from the subcommittee to the board and then onward to approval. And while we're looking toward the fall, we can't give us a particular timeline right now, as the subcommittee's work needs to continue before that can happen. But just know that we're at it, and we're using the guidelines of the Thunder Bay District Health Unit, the United Church of Canada, and some really excellent guidelines from Living Skies Regional Council out in Saskatchewan. So with all that information together, plus the wisdom in our ranks, we'll have the safest possible re-entry into our space that we can possibly have. So I thank you to everyone who's working on that, and we will keep you up to date. So I thought today for our Tuesday check-in, we could look at something a bit lighter and have a bit of fun. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of Yelp reviews, but here's how they work. It's a website where you can go and leave reviews and star ratings for restaurants and hotels and airlines, tourist sites, and more. Now, I've never left a Yelp review anywhere for any place I've been, but I have read some. And usually they're quite lovely and gracious, and they talk about the talent of the chef or the friendliness of the hotel staff or what have you. But there's a young woman who chooses to remain anonymous who works for the National Parks Service in the United States. And she decided to use her artistic talent to display some of the more humorous Yelp reviews of America's parks. And they made me laugh. So I thought I would share some of those with you this morning. So the first one is from Zion National Park, and it says, "Scenery is distant and impersonal." The next one is from Yosemite National Park, and it says, trees block view, and there are too many gray rocks. Remember, these are actual reviews that people sent in. From Isle Royale National Park, no cell service and terrible Wi-Fi. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. No cell service and terrible Wi-Fi in a national park. Can you imagine? This one could be anywhere in Canada, but it's not. It's in Sequoia National Park. There are bugs, and they will bite you on your face. This is from Arches National Park, and it says, looks nothing like the license plate. So apparently the license plate is prettier than the actual site to this person. Joshua Tree National Park says the only thing to do here is walk around the desert, which is kind of the whole idea, right? Next up, Yellowstone National Park. We all know that one. And this reviewer says, save yourself some money, boil some water at home. Some of these are kind of harsh. Grand Canyon National Park, which is gorgeous. One of the few of these I've actually been to. And this reviewer says it's a hole, a very, very large hole. Just a few more. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Nothing specific to do. And the Grand Teton National Park, all I saw was a lake, mountains, and some trees. Really makes you wonder about people, right? Why would you go to a park if you didn't want to see mountains and rocks and trees? Anyway, I thought those were really fun, so I thought I would share those with you. And I started to think about what Yelp reviews for churches might be like. Maybe something like, minister won't stop talking about Jesus. Or maybe something like, minister won't stop talking. In any case, my Yelp review for all of you for tuning in to my silliness this morning is 5 stars. Good for you. You all get a perfect 5-star rating. I am so glad you're here. And I hope you're enjoying all these wonderful days of summer and even the little bit of rain we've had. We needed it. Some good storms. Sorry about your table, Sandra. I saw that picture of that. Yikes. Sandra's table was destroyed in the windstorm the other day, her outdoor patio table. So, not good. But even so, here we are in summer. It's a good time of year. Get outside, see some rocks and trees and maybe a mountain, and enjoy this time of the year. It's short in our part of the country, so we'll all make the best of it. We'll see you back here Thursday night, 7 p.m. for our time of evening prayer. And until then, be safe, be well, be kind.